Imagine you are a bouncer at a club, right?
Uh-huh.
And your only rule is nobody in a red shirt gets in.
That is a terrible rule.
It really is. You're going to kick out the DJ, the bartender, maybe even the owner. All because of this completely rigid, context-blind rule.
Right. Yeah, it makes no sense.
Welcome to your custom deep dive. Today we are unpacking your notes on real-time fraud orchestration. We are basically looking at this massive, high-stakes tug-of-war happening behind the scenes of your digital payments.
Because on one side, merchants need to approve your transaction in literal milliseconds, so you don't just abandon your cart.
Exactly. But on the other side, they have to detect and stop some incredibly sophisticated cybercrime.
Okay, let's unpack this, because the way we used to handle this was exactly like that terrible bouncer.
Oh, it was incredibly rigid. Like, legacy fraud systems just relied heavily on these simple IFV rules.
Right.
So if a system was told to flag any purchase over $1,000, it just blindly flagged it, no matter what the context was, which obviously resulted in massive false positive rates.
Yeah.
Furious customers, right?
Yeah, exactly. But if you loosen those rules too much, well, you open the floodgates to things like synthetic identity fraud.
Oh, right.
Where criminals stitch together real and fake data to create entirely new phony profiles just to steal money.
Right. So the industry needed a bouncer who could actually, read the room. Because evaluating context instantly is really the only way to protect accounts without annoying legitimate shoppers.
And that shift from rigid rules to contextual understanding, well, that's driven by autonomous AI agents.
Okay.
Instead of static checks, these self-learning machine learning models evaluate, I think it's over 150 different signals. And they do this in the fraction of a second between you clicking pay and the network authorizing it.
See, here's where it gets really interesting. We are talking about doing all of this in under 50 milliseconds. That is faster than the literal blink of an eye. What exactly can an AI check in that amount of time?
Well, what's fascinating here is the sheer depth of the telemetry. It is not just verifying your zip code or whatever.
Right, it's way deeper than that.
Exactly. The AI instantly examines device fingerprints, location velocity, meaning did this user just try to log in from New York and then London 10 minutes later?
That's a huge red flag.
Yeah, and it also checks unique behavioral biometrics. Things like your exact typing cadence and the curvature of how you move your mouse.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to push back a little on that.
What?
Mouse curvature. Typing cadence.
I know, it sounds really intense.
It does. I get checking if my IP address matches my home Wi-Fi, but analyzing the exact way my hand jitters across a trackpad, that feels borderline intrusive. Are they watching every twitch?
It sounds crazy, but there's a crucial mechanical reason for it. See, bots move cursors in perfect mathematical straight lines, and they type with this exact robotic pacing.
Oh, so they lack the human flaw.
Right. Humans hesitate, our hands jitter, we drag the mouse in arcs. That curvature is actually the AI's proof of humanity. It is distinguishing your subtle, natural behavior from an automated bot network. And that lowers those false positives.
Ah, I get it now. So it's actively looking for my human imperfections.
Precisely. Let's say you try to buy a $2,500 gaming laptop at 3 a.m.
Which definitely happens,
Sure, a legacy system just sees a high dollar amount at an odd hour and instantly declines it. But the AI agent calculates a precise risk score.
Because it has the context.
Yes, because your slightly imperfect typing cadence and your home Wi-Fi network perfectly match your historical profile. So it calculates a very low risk score, say a 12 out of 100.
And then it just approves the laptop instantly.
Exactly. Completely frictionless.
Okay, so the AI knows I'm me because of my unique quirks. But what if it's only 60% sure? Knowing that precise risk score doesn't help much if the system just reacts with a simple yes or no. How does the orchestration engine handle that gray area?
Well, that's where adaptive step-up authentication comes in. The platform actually scales its response based on that calculated risk.
The way I think about it is like the VIP lane at airport security. You get to breeze right through with your shoes on, and you only get pulled aside for a physical bag search if the scanner detects a specific anomaly.
That is a really great way to look at it.
Thanks. So with adaptive step-up, annoying security prompts, like one-time passwords or facial recognition, they're only deployed when the risk actually elevates.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, it completely transforms the user experience. Say you buy a $4 morning coffee, the orchestration engine scores it as safe, and it auto-approves instantly.
It's totally frictionless.
Right. But 10 minutes later, that same account tries to buy $800 in digital gift cards, and they are using a foreign VPN.
Oh, wow. Right, so the location velocity is way off. Massive red flag.
Exactly. The AI scores it at a 65 out of 100. It is a medium high risk. But rather than an outright decline, which is terrible if you are just a legitimate customer on vacation, the system dynamically triggers a step-up challenge.
Gotcha. So it might ask for Face ID on your primary smartphone.
Yes. You verify it's really you, the transaction clears safely, but a fraudster trying to drain your account hits a brick wall.
So what does this all mean? Well, for you listening, the next time you breeze through an online checkout, you will know a self-learning AI literally just analyzed your typing speed and device history in 50 milliseconds.
Just to keep you safe without slowing you down. But this does raise an important question, though.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Well, this entire real-time orchestration engine relies heavily on our highly unique physical digital habits to verify us. So what happens to security when a fraudster's AI eventually learns to perfectly mimic human typing cadences and mouse movements?
Oh, man, that is a terrifying thought. Suddenly that bouncer doesn't just have to look for human imperfections. They have to spot a master of disguise. Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We will catch you next time.